Yeah.
Yeah.
Go. We're done.
Battery's done. So, good morning, everybody. So, it rained all night last night, and I always get depressed when it's raining around here. It stresses me out. So, pick that up. Today's a video that some of you might be interested in because for a long time we've been wanting to get the tractor and the fork truck going. And recently I brought the fork truck in. Bob's here, and we need to do some work on the tractor. Get the tractor going. The tractor can be used for cleaning out the fence line and all the brush and all that stuff. And the tractor can be used to pull the fork truck out of the bay where it's buried in trash. So we're keeping our fingers crossed. We're going to try to get the tractor going. And if possible, that will lead into fork truck work as well. So right now the plan is to use his truck over there, hook to the tractor so we can pull it inside because it's really bad weather today, raining off and on. And it'll just be more comfortable to work on it inside. So yeah, I don't know how this is going to go. I know that the tractor's been sitting for a couple years, so the battery's probably completely dead. But Bob knows a little bit about this kind of stuff, so hopefully he'll be able to help me get through it. I have a foam pad up front in the pickup. It's keeping me from getting soggy drawers.
Yeah, that's an uncomfortable feeling all afternoon.
Yeah. Okay. So, guess there's nothing to do but just go for it, yeah?
Yeah, I'll try to cut it kind of wide so we can get straightened up and get in there.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, so make sure it's in neutral. I think that's it.
I'll take it easy.
Okay. I do like this tractor. It is really fun to ride around and do stuff on, so. Ooh, bang. Oh yeah, we're going to town now. Concrete's wet. His tires are spinning just a little bit. I've driven this tractor inside the building before and done stuff, so I know for a fact that it'll fit. Okay. So our plan was, because once we pull that in, the truck is ahead of it, how do we get the truck back out of the door? So we decided to park the tractor right here. We've got a downward slope. If we're not able to get the tractor going, we can actually push it back, let it roll down backwards, and we'll be able to get the truck out. So, and I've got a chain hoist. We could have technically.
Well, the other thing too is if it was too hard to push, we could pull your truck around and pull it out.
Oh yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, so I mean, we'll make it work either way.
Okay. So let's get a look at what we're dealing with. So when we parked it last time, basically what was happening was it wouldn't start, and we couldn't figure out what it was. And I'm guessing, is that the negative right there, that corroded one?
Yes.
Yeah, so it would not start, and then we would like wiggle it, and then it would start. So
Okay.
it looks pretty bad. Like this
Yeah.
is almost severed. So I just went and bought a new cable. It's about that long. And I'm thinking that if we can figure out where it attaches, I think it's right just up here.
Yeah.
Then if we throw on a new one, hopefully it'll work. Now, whether the battery's completely dead or not, we don't know yet. But like I can use the blade, set that down, and just shear off a bunch of pretty thick brush, clean that fence line out, and just use it to push things, pull things, move stuff around. We got that back corner that's just full of junk. I'll be able to, hook chains to stuff and pull it out and reduce that just a little bit. Okay, where are we at here? So I didn't know what I was doing. I just went to the Tractor Supply store and walked over where the batteries were. And it said tractor battery cable in the package. So that's what I got. And hopefully it's the right thing. Now, just like all the other projects, there's a high probability that we'll do stuff that I know nothing about today. So bear with me, don't judge me. You got your own stuff in your life that could be judged, so give me a break. So I looked at the cable and it looked kind of janky in there, so that's why I didn't even mess with it. But
Yeah.
oh, yeah, right there. So
Well, these were not even tight.
they weren't tight.
No. So that was giving you problems too.
That's probably from us like yanking it and trying to get that
Yeah.
circuit going back and forth, and then
Yeah, because if you look at the end of this, it's very corroded.
yeah. So
Yeah.
that's a great thing about these, and this is I'm not experienced at tractors, but these things are so simple and they just work, right? Like they work and work. It's leaking oil. Probably been leaking oil for 50 years, but it starts right up. So
That may not even be oil. That could be diesel fuel.
oh, could be.
It could be leaking it out of like the petcock or something.
Oh yeah, because it's on top, right?
Yeah.
There's the mouse nest right there. It's
Nice.
it's like Tokyo or New York City for mice in Westfield, Illinois.
We need to welcome them to the party here with all of the other animals.
So yeah, you didn't. The other day when we unloaded this, we pulled off the trailer and there was a little mouse running around the trailer and he couldn't get down because it was like a couple feet off the ground. Cute little thing, but probably carrying some kind of diseases.
Yeah.
So Bob said that we can't forget that it's positive ground. And I said, how do you know stuff like that? He said, because I know Ford tractors. So it's a good thing because, oh, what the heck is positive ground? I thought negative was ground. I have so much to learn. I have a big problem. We were in here working on this overhead door the other day, and I had a giant piece of scaffolding, and there was a brand new complete socket set just sitting on top of it that we used, and now the scaffolding's not here. There is no way. We just had, the guy that was helping me probably moved it. That's the only thing I can think of. Oh, he left his fork truck here. I can use that. Jake, you are a gentleman and a scholar. He brought the scaffolding back where he found it, so that's good. But there's the sockets. Hey, so with that positive ground situation, is there something I didn't consider when I bought the cable? Will that cable work?
It should, as long as we get on the post.
It's got that little lead off or whatever it is.
Of course, after I sent you hunting, guess what I found on my truck?
A socket. I couldn't find this one. I thought, oh man, somebody took the scaffolding and the sockets. But the guy that was helping on the overhead had moved it back to where it was. I was walking down the hallway and I thought you were talking to the guy about the tank for the fork truck. And then I heard you say, okay, love you.
I I really like the guy. Now it's gonna get a little trickier.
Now it's trickier?
Yeah.
No wonder we were having problems getting it started. That's pretty
Yeah, it's pretty gnarly.
rough shape. And it was just barely in the clamp too. Like,
Yeah.
I should probably go see if I can get a wire brush, right?
Yeah, we're gonna probably need one to brush that.
It's off?
Oh yeah, that thing was just...
Do I need another one of those or?
No, that's on your new one.
Oh, it's on. Okay, that's right. Duh. I know that I've seen a wire brush, but it was probably years ago. And I don't even know where to start looking. But I need to make a mental note. The brush is on the pegboard display. Commit that to memory. Next time I need one of those, I'll say, oh, I know where that's at. So this is a pile of stuff that I've seen random items in the past. I think there's some tools over here. So this is cool. This is an exit sign, clearly, but that is a glass insert. It's really thick glass, and that exit is painted on it. And I only know that because a couple of the exit signs are just the glass here in the building, and I've got several with the whole housing. So because those are pretty old, when I do the exit signs to get the building up to code, I'm going to use these. So there's a atomic coat rag. So the building usually provides, it's got to be a wire brush. It's kind of cool. Who knows what's in these? Oh, what do you know? There you go. Oh, 2 of them. Okay. Well, if one of them doesn't work, the other one won't work either. They're pretty much identical. Well, I found a couple. They might be too big. Can we make do with those, guys?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that'll work. Okay.
Trying to get this other cable off. I wanted to clean it while we're doing it. So far I'm having very little success.
So this battery's been 2 years without being used. I wonder if it's like...
It's probably not any good if it's been dead. But
Unless the mice have been charging it.
yeah. They've been in charge of it.
Yeah, they've been in charge of it, yeah. You're witty, Bob. So once again, I came over here to start cleaning this. I don't have to clean this. If there's anybody that wants to hire me to work in their garage, I'm available.
Cheap.
Cheap.
It probably went down the other side.
We could probably lift that. It's just sitting on there. If it makes it easier to clean.
I don't know if we're gonna get it much better than that. I mean, it's at least shining again.
Okay.
Now, the battery cap. Does this side not open?
I don't know.
I don't think it does.
I didn't record that, darn it. I was just saying that if you tell me exactly what to do, very specific, no lateral ability to think, then I'll be okay. I was thinking it was just like a plastic post cover, but no, it's like where it's
Yeah, it's actually a battery cap.
It's where they pour the acid in. Okay.
Terrible.
Yeah, so I was thinking of like a littler brush would probably be more.
Yeah, they make one that goes inside of there. It's like almost like a pipe cleaning brush for copper pipe, and it cleans the inside of those.
Oh, you already got it hooked up?
Oh, it's on.
Yeah, because
I'm not wasting no time.
when I looked to where this hooked up, I was like, that looks all, you know, gunked up and corroded. I couldn't even see the bolt head. So I was like, yeah, there's no way. So I did get the right cable, right? Because it's got two.
Yeah, you don't need that.
You don't need that.
That's just an auxiliary.
Okay.
Some cars use that for a secondary.
Okay. There's probably not a key in it. Oh, there is a key in it. What do you know? So I was just saying that it won't even click. What? So I guess I can. Is that wait? Which one's the
which
choke?
way is kill? Make sure that the kill is not on.
I don't know if there's any diesel in it. That could be dried out.
Let me hit this.
This is.
I can't tell.
Wait, is that the lights or is that the choke? I can't remember.
There is no choke because it's diesel, but there's a shut off that you either pull or push in to shut it off.
Here's this is like the, I think
That's the throttle.
That's the throttle.
That's the speed.
So will that make a difference? I cannot believe that thing's turning.
Do you have starting fluid?
We have that cam. Where it's at in this building is a question. But it might be on that windowsill from where we were power spraying for the power washer. Let me go. I'll go look and see if it's there.
I'll go with you because there's nothing I can do right now.
It was a black can, right?
Shoot, I don't remember.
You just spray it in that exhaust, that muffler.
Intake. No, not the muffler, the intake.
I saw a YouTube video because they got that smokestack on the tractor and they were spraying it down that.
It's probably an intake that was up high.
Oh, okay.
If you spray it down the exhaust, it isn't going to do anything.
I'm just giving things names.
Yeah, it's actually the air breather.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Guess what? So we had this that we bought, still 3/4 full.
Nice.
We bought it for that when we were power washing in here, which is another video to be continued. Second round.
Yeah,
So
that's the intake.
To me, this looked like an exhaust. That's why I was calling it that. I didn't. Yeah. I don't know what I'm talking about, but.
Okay, so when you're ready,
It's possible that there's a setting here that I don't have right too.
well, let's see if it even hits.
Okay. Oh,
I think you might be out of fuel.
yeah. It evaporated over 2 years, right?
Or leaked out. That's probably where all that running down the side is.
Oh, yeah, that's probably.
But hey, it runs.
It looks dry. So I've got a fuel tank in the back of the truck, the white truck. We can, I can just run up and grab them.
Yeah, if you want to dump some diesel in it, I think it'll run.
So if I go do that, then we can actually pull that fork truck out. And that's been probably decades since that thing's seen the light of day.
Yeah.
And
Does this thing got a lot of play? Oh shit, it does, doesn't it?
But it's got this wheel on it, so I've never. Yeah.
You just don't drive over 80.
Yeah, I need to go 6 inches over, and I'll. Do you think? And this thing's gonna have no problem pulling that heavy fork truck out, right?
It shouldn't unless it's just locked up, which it, who knows?
Oh, okay. Well, because like when we cleared the property over on Westfield, I mean there were like big trees like that, and it was just pulling them out of the ground with no problem at all.
You know what's dumb about this, and I didn't even think about it. If you take this wing nut loose, which it's pretty rusty, but if you take it loose, that battery swings out here.
Does it really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah. That's an old Ford track. See the whole thing move right there?
Yeah,
Yeah, if you take that loose, the battery will just swing
that's kind of
out.
convenient. Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Okay, so I need to go get some diesel.
Yeah, I think we'll run.
Do I need to get any treatment with it or just straight diesel?
There's straight diesel in this.
Okay. Did you ever see the movie Sling Blade?
Yep. Ain't got no gas in it.
Ain't no gas in it. Okay. The thing is, this gas cap is so high, you almost have to lift the can above your head.
Can you stand on the running board?
Well, I think I can lift it up. I just can't film, so let me see if I can. Okay. So the reason it took me so long was I had to empty this gas because it had gas in it. This gas can, only good one I have. And so I found some milk jugs back there.
I swore I went looking because I thought I smelled gas.
Yeah.
I guess I did.
But I'll instantly pour that into the lawnmower because with all this rain, the grass is growing quick. Do you know how many murders have been solved because of diesel fuel? So there's been so many occasions where somebody's committed a murder and then they wanted to burn all the evidence,
Yeah.
and they get diesel fuel. And for some reason, I don't know if it's humidity point or whatever, but there's a higher ignition point for diesel.
Yeah, diesel's harder to ignite. Everybody thinks it's very flammable, but it's not.
So they pour it all over the crime scene and they can't get it lighted, and then they end up running away because of time. So if I ever murder somebody, I'm going to use gasoline.
Yeah, make sure you use the right stuff. This is your fuel pump. Your fuel pump goes in your primary filter, your secondary filter, then it actually goes, yeah, you spilled that.
I spilled that?
Yeah.
That much?
Yeah. And this is your diesel pump. This pumps to the individual injectors. Okay, I opened this, and you see there's nothing coming out of it. So we got no diesel. So this little lever here.
Ooh.
Okay, now we're primed to there.
I never would have known that. I would have just like tried to start it, didn't get it started, and thought,
Okay, let me get a wrench.
I need a diesel mechanic.
Yeah, diesels are a little bit finicky when they run out of fuel.
Wow. I'll remember that. So I learned something now.
So now we just tighten that back.
So you have to loosen that first and then do it, yeah?
Yeah. And what that does, it's a bleeder, and it bleeds the air out of those filters.
And
Now-
gives the fluid some place to go,
Right.
right? Okay.
Now it should be pumping into that injector pump. So hopefully now,
How do you know how many times to pump that?
just give it some shots. And now it should be ready to go.
If we don't ignite in a giant fireball.
Well, like you just said, diesel's very hard to ignite. You want to try it first without it?
Yeah, why not? I'm feeling frisky.
Okay. Oh, she's smoking.
Is it? Okay. Keep going.
Yeah.
Let me change the throttle here. That is a lot. I could swear there was a choke
No,
on this thing. No?
not on a diesel.
Okay, I guess I remember.
This has got to be fixed. That's the cap that covers that exhaust.
Uh-huh.
And if it rains down in that engine, it will lock your engine out.
Oh, okay.
So you either need to get a new one, or we need to see if we can try to bend that back and cover that.
Straighten it flat.
Yeah. I'm gonna give her a little drink again.
Okay. A little drinky winky.
Go ahead.
I don't know. Is my throttle maybe set at the wrong place, or?
I don't know. It still acts like it's not getting fuel. I don't. Do you know if this needed to be out to run?
Yeah, there was. Oh, look at that. There is a choke.
Well, that's not your choke. That's your shut off.
Shut
Try
off.
it. Try it in that position and see.
It almost went. Yeah.
We're not getting fuel.
Okay. So what are we doing now?
I'm gonna bleed the primary. Well, that thing's got fuel. That's got fuel. And let me check the secondary. I did see some air bubbles come out of that one. We're getting air bubbles. We got anything we could touch that in?
I can find something. There's just air in there, yeah?
Yeah.
It's got as much air in it as my Uncle Frank. I'm just kidding. I don't have an Uncle Frank. I'm just kidding.
That's all right. Aunt Martha's thrilled. All right.
Okay. Okay. I wonder. I'm gonna try it in the other position.
Okay.
I don't.
Hitting on the diesel fuel.
That probably is pull out and it kills it and then you push it
I
back
think
in. Yeah.
so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Getting all nasty this morning.
So Bob opened the injector pump and it looks like air's coming out of it. So what do we do? YouTube how to fix that or?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if there's a bleed on the injector pump.
Okay. So when you get air in the line, the air doesn't compress as much as a liquid. And because there's air in there, it's acting like a little spring. It's a buffer, and it's squishing down and not allowing that liquid. I'm just kidding. We saw that on a YouTube video, and I thought I would talk like I knew what I was
It sounded
saying.
really good though. I
It
was
sounded
buying
good.
it.
Well, but that's what he said. It seems like he's right, though, yeah?
Yeah.
So we're trying to bleed the injector line or injector pump?
The injector pump.
Injector pump, okay. Move your hand, you're in my way. Just kidding.
I can't get that one started.
question. Are we letting more air in by doing that, or?
Well, no, it's not hurting anything. It's just not helping us. I can't get that thing started. It's trying to cross thread.
Oh, back on?
Yeah. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna pull the battery tray out, take them loose up at the injector. Maybe that'll give me a little slop and I can move that around then.
Okay. Okay, so the battery swings out to give us some access here.
Well, they sure got that one hidden back in there. I have to get my light.
Got it?
Yeah. Pull out of them.
So we loosen all the injector lines and then crank it until fuel comes out. All right, there you go.
Getting nastier by the minute here.
This is a family YouTube channel, so don't get too nasty.
I'm a dirty boy.
All righty. So try it, or?
Yeah, you can roll it over. You're not really trying to start it.
Okay, just to get the
Yeah, just try to get the fuel going.
Well, it seems like it's smoking a lot more now.
Keep going.
I cannot believe that battery after
I can't either.
3 years of sitting is still...
We're still getting nothing at the injectors. You're just gonna have to keep cranking and hope we can pull some fuel.
It feels like it's a lot closer now than it was before. Like it's like just right at that place where it wants to...
No fuel.
So when we parked it last time, we just parked it because of that battery cable. So,
Right.
and it ran like a top, like never ever gave problem. We used it a lot out there at the cabin. What's the chances that like after just sitting, then like a pump would be bad or something?
I mean, if it had, you know, gummed up fuel or something in it, it could, I suppose. It would be very rare.
Very rare.
But it, you know, anything possible.
So is there anything left we can check, or?
Well, I'm checking right at the fuel, the inlet.
That manual pump seems like it's pretty substantial, right? Like if there was a little gunk, it should push that through, shouldn't it?
Yeah, but all that is a feeder pump. It puts fuel into the injector pump, and the injector pump is what actually takes that fuel and makes it really high pressure. So when it hits those injectors, it sprays out in a mist.
Okay, so that feeder pump isn't gonna like push through any clogs or anything like that, gummed up stuff.
No, the pressure's got to come out of that injector pump.
Okay. Try it.
Yeah, I mean,
Man, it's so. It speeds up.
I'm starting to see a little bit of fuel out of 4.
Okay.
Keep going. Four is definitely getting there. So we're doing it. We're just going to have to crank it until we get fuel.
So.
If it goes dead, we'll have to jump it.
Okay. All right. Will the throttle, should I be doing anything with it or?
It should be wide open if you can figure out where wide open
Wide open is up, I'm
Okay.
pretty sure.
Oh, I'm starting to get fuel on 4. Keep going.
I can smell it now too.
Okay, stop. Let me lock that one back down. That's a good thing. That means we got fuel on one of them.
Can you bring the others along?
Yeah. Well, what the heck size was that?
So 4 and 1 have fuel now, yeah?
4 and 1 have fuel. If they have fuel, you know what I'm wondering? If we should just tighten 2 and 3 down and give it a drink and see if it'll pick those 2 up.
Okay.
Because we are running out of battery. We can always crack them back loose again and jump it later if it doesn't.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Here's what I think.
Okay.
In the mass multiverse, there isn't a single iteration in the infinite number of universes that I would figure out how to do this on my own. So,
So in other words, do whatever I think.
yeah, do what you think.
I gotcha.
Working with those things and the threads and all that stuff, that always terrifies me because like you screw up a thread and then like
It starts a whole chain of events that are all unpleasant.
yeah, and the biggest one being like, well, that's it, time to go home.
Yeah.
It's ruined.
Well, I'm happy to see it bring pressure up in 2 cylinders at least. That's a really good sign. That means that the pump is at least putting fuel out now.
Okay. Yeah.
Go. We're done.
Battery's done. So red still goes on positive.
Yeah,
The tractor's backwards, not the battery.
right.
Okay. So there's 4 cylinders, 4 injectors, and we've got fuel to 2 of them right now.
Yeah. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is turn it over and start fuel out of that.
Okay.
Like what I did in the flash.
I don't see it anywhere.
Okay.
That sounded better.
Okay, hold on. Let me crank this one down. It looks like it's got fuel.
So now I've got 3 out of 4, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, we're almost there.
Okay, turn her over.
It sounds way better.
Yeah.
Down is more gas. Good job, man. All right. Okay. You are a genius, Bob.
Not so much.
You're a genius.
Every once in a while, a blind squirrel finds an acorn.
So we might be able to pull that fork truck out.
Well, but that was, I would have to turn over the
Oh, it's got fluid.
Yeah.
Major deal.
Major.
Okay, so this is the legendary, mythical fork truck. Oh, it's not as buried as I thought it was. But we need to figure out a way to hop down there. I gotta go see if I think, if I recall correctly, this overhead door is actually wired shut. Because I came back one time and it was like pushed up enough to crawl under.
I guess I'll go around and start trying to move all of those pipes.
The pipes?
Driveway's full of pipes.
The driveways.
Right out here.
Oh, out here. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, we could hook up the log chain to them because they're all tangled. We can pull them as one lot with the tractor if you want. Okay. Save a lot of effort. Man, tractors get work done, so now we got that option. Okay, I got to figure out how to get down. I don't think my knees are going to take it if I just jump.
I think this might be your
best way down. Bob, if you can do it, I can do it.
Yeah, you are correct, sir. You are very correct, sir. I'm not even embarrassed by that fact.
No, I'm just pulling your leg.
Hey, you can't hurt my feelings. I don't have any left.
So this was cleaned at one point because the timing is off on it, and so it's backfiring real bad. That was sprayed out, I think. And then here's a distributor cap, and there's one on there, right there. So I think the carburetor just has to be hooked up. This is the wrong propane tank on here.
Right.
So we found a fork truck propane tank on Facebook Marketplace for $10, but it's 45 minutes away. And we messaged him, so we'll see if he answers.
He did answer back.
Oh, he did?
He's going to hold it for me until Friday.
Okay. Oh, so you're going to pick it up on your way back.
Don't you think that'd be better?
It's
we could go get it, but...
We'll figure it out. We'll talk about it. I can't remember. Oh, I had a C-clamp on here. That's what it was. That might be rusted. I'll have to remember to put this back on.
Yeah.
Because
I have your jumper cable if you need it.
my jumper cable?
Yeah.
For...
I think it's for a compact.
Here I am thinking you're serious.
I think it's for a compact.
I had faith. I was like, there is no way Bob is messing with me.
No.
He would never do that.
No. Only if it's daylight or dark.
Yeah. I think I can just lift it now. Maybe not.
That
is there a
did
second one?
not sound promising.
The bottom of the door is kind of janky. So.
You've had this up before, though?
Oh yeah, yeah. It rolls up pretty good. But the question is, did I wire it shut? Because kids were getting in.
I don't know. It's sure not budging.
Oh, maybe got to turn the thing. It does open. Oh, yeah, can you hold that? Oh, there we go.
Oh, look at you go.
All right. Okay.
So what you're saying, I'm pretty sure we got a clear shot out of here.
I think the tractor could pull it over that and just take it with it.
Yeah.
So this was a bunch of irrigation hose I put out for free. Put a thing on Facebook Marketplace. I said, just come get it if you want. I thought somebody would want it since it was free. But it's been like a year, so I think it's time to give up and just take it to the dump. Okay. I'm just gonna stay here in video and let Bob work. Wouldn't you know it, now that we're ready, the rain starts coming down more.